Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's One Shady Tree here, back at it again, reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8, Episode 3. And today, I have a co host, Mike. This is my boyfriend. We've been together
Hey,
for almost 3 years now.
yeah.
And we about to get into it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So, first things first, we're going to skip over the mini challenge, and I'm going to go straight into the return of Naisha. How do you feel about Naisha?
Um, I wasn't really excited about it. Um, we're only like we say we're only in the third episode. We've only got to know Naisha for one. So when she came back, I wasn't really excited because I don't know her. I wasn't able to bond with her, and I actually would have much rathered her bring back somebody from her previous season,
Right.
or even better, just bring back an entirely brand new queen, somebody else for us to meet.
Right. I mean, everybody thought nobody nobody thought of Naisha on it, on Twitter, on YouTube. Didn't nobody say Naisha, and there's no shade. It's like because we didn't really expect it because it kind of would have been a given because she left and that was like the first
Right.
eliminated. But yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought it was very anticlimactic. I don't know if that's the right word, but I just thought it was like
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
yeah, I just thought it was like, oh, okay, well,
Right.
hey Naisha, what's up? So we're gonna cut right into the main challenge. The main challenge was to do a drag inspire, or it was called Rupaul, or hashtag drag Empire, the drag version of the show Empire. So the groups were, I believe, Naisha's group. Well, Ru kind of like gave Naisha a group, which I thought
Like
was
a
fun.
welcome back gift.
Yeah, it was like whatever.
I thought that was a good idea.
Oh, okay.
She was eliminated. Instead of letting all the girls jump on her like they did when Trixie came back.
Right.
Why don't I give her a fair chance to prove herself? So I'll make her a group captain.
Yeah, that makes sense. In her group, it was Derek, Thorgy, Asabetti, and Kimchi. And the other one that won, which is my girl, Naomi Small. Shout out to you. It was Rob, Chi Chi, Robbie, and I said Rob, Bob, the drag queen, Chi Chi, Robbie, and Cynthia Lee Fontaine, or Cynthia Lee Fontaine. And let's talk about that. How'd you feel about the main challenge?
The main challenge, I really felt like what's her name? Naisha's group. They just didn't do anything for me. The only person that I really was entertained by was Thorgy.
Right.
And Thorgy, I really don't have a favorite right now. But like Thorgy, she can do no wrong in my book. I feel like I live for everything that she does. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something minor, it's like she always knows how much to give and how much to just hold back. And I just love that about her. I love her personality. I love everything. I love that she's opening up and letting us get to know her outside of drag too,
Right.
so that I can connect to her as a person. Then I can connect to Thorgy as a queen too, and I just love that.
Yeah, I'm living for Thorgy too. Although y'all know my girl is Naomi Smalls, I live for Thorgy. That would be like maybe under her. I was gonna say on the same level, but no, I'm really rocking with Naomi. But in Naomi's group, they killed it.
Yeah, they did.
Bob the drag queen was really good when he was like, "You thirsty bitch," and like I said it, I keep saying it. I live for my girl Naomi. She was funny.
On this challenge, I can actually say that Bob the drag queen actually lived up to the hype that everybody, that was built up before the show. Because for the first two episodes, I was like, where's this Bob the drag queen that everybody said that was gonna come in and just slay everybody? Mm-hmm. And girl, you've been safe for the first two episodes, but this episode, like, I really saw that Bob that everybody keeps talking about, and I was just like, I want to see more of that.
And I really like Chi Chi, like that whole little rap, even though it was small, but it was still cute. So yeah, we're going right into the runway now. Mm-hmm. First of all, first things first, let's say shout out to the production and the budget of RuPaul's Drag Race, because they got Faith Evans,
real Faith Evans,
right? Legendary Faith Evans. You live for her.
I do.
Shout out to
Yes.
y'all because
And I was so mad because she came to Detroit, and the second day, I think all the tickets were sold out.
right.
I was salty. I
So,
was salty.
but shout out to y'all because y'all got the Faith Evans. I mean, and Tish. I think the other girl was
Yeah,
named. That's still
yeah, and
like
even like last episode, they had
the girl from Pitch Perfect.
yeah, who not only from Pitch Perfect, but she I consider her to be responsible for Rihanna's sound because she's written so many of Rihanna's hits. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold her responsible for developing Rihanna's sound. I mean, you got her to come and just be a judge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that was awesome.
That's me playing with my dog in the background. Well, never mind. So yeah, into Runway, I got distracted. So okay, let's talk about the preparation for the runway with Bob's drag queen like transformation like idea. I wanted to see that. That was real cool.
And you know what? I don't know how much time they really got to get this stuff together, but when they were showing him the clip of him making the car, I'm thinking you got more than enough time.
Right.
I mean, you done already got the body of the car,
Yeah,
and all you got to do is put your wheels together, which was probably went on his elbows and his knees, which was very creative because he was doing a transformer because he's never skated before, so that if he fell, it was like he was turning into a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that I wanted to see that. Like I wanted to see him fall and turn into the car because I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna do it on purpose.
Right.
But he just knew what would happen if he went out there. But I was kind of sad by that. But I still loved his runway. I loved it, you know, and I live for a low down ponytail. I live for one, and he gave me that.
Yeah, that ponytail was cute. But even going back, like RuPaul's dress, like I like the dress, I like the makeup. Of course, RuPaul always wears those long dresses, but the only thing I did not like, Drew, is those skates. I know it's the roller skating, but how come Bob the drag queen got black skates and you couldn't get no black skates or some skates that match your dress? I mean, come on, no tea, no shade.
And here's one thing, you know, I love RuPaul, but
if you see this RuPaul, retweet.
No shade. I would like to see her wear some different hair colors.
Right.
I would, you know. I mean, the blonde is cute, you know. You know, she's always got blonde, different styles and everything like that. But I would just like, you know, even if it's just a little splash or something.
Right.
You know, I would like to see her in another color.
All right. Moving on to the room. We already talked about Bob. So the first up was Naisha. Definitely Adrienne Bilal, but the girl from The Real, you know, with Tamar and
Bilal. Yeah. From 3LW.
Oh, and Cheetah Girls. Y'all know Cheetah Girls. Down, like everything.
You know what though? She was giving Tamar more than she was giving Adrienne.
Oh, okay.
I saw Tamar a lot more.
See, I saw Adrienne.
Shout out to Naisha though, because this moment that you had on this runway was way more memorable and a far better first impression than when we first saw you.
Right.
I actually remember you now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see because she is the beauty of season 8. She is. Next up was Thorgy Thor with the like the tube socks and like the stereotypical like it was cute. It was cute.
Yeah. I loved it. I mean, just because it was Thorgy. Yeah. I guess she is my fave. Yeah. You know, I loved it. You know, I was born in the 80s, grew up a little bit in the 80s. Anything 80s I love, and I think she just exuded everything 80s.
All right, now Derek Barry. Now we both have very indifferent opinions on Derek Barry. It was definitely Katy Perry, or Skatey Perry, as RuPaul likes to say. And I wasn't necessarily mad at it, but what Michelle said, okay, you gave us Brittany, you gave us Katie. Now, who the fuck is, Derek?
I think
you about to go with.
I think she is giving us Derek
by being somebody else.
Not necessarily by being somebody else, but I guess by being somebody else. He is giving us Derek, and I think when they tell him don't be Brittany, he thinks he can be anybody else, and that makes Derek shine through, and that's not the case. I really believe that he's going to be the next one to go. If not next episode, it's gonna be the one after that. I don't think he's gonna get very far at all because he relies on Brittany, 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 and he does that for a living in Vegas every night. So he
Right.
can't. I don't think he has the capability to be himself anymore.
And even if he or when he does
Mm,
get eliminated,
mm.
because he's not gonna win, that bitch still gonna get coined though,
Of
because she
course.
has
I
Las
mean, because
Vegas.
who doesn't love Britney? You got the real Britney Spears in Vegas, and then you got a Britney Spears impersonator
Right.
who I think he looks a lot like Britney
Right.
Spears. When he's all done up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So of course he gonna keep making a coin. I don't even know why he's on the show.
True. Well, yeah, true.
I don't know why you're on the show. You know what I'm saying? You have a residency. Is it a residency?
I think so because I think
It's a residency,
Coco Montrese
and
has a.
people work all their lives to get that. I mean, Shangela just now getting a residency
She
in
do?
Vegas. Yeah,
What
it
she
was
do?
announced a couple weeks ago.
What she do? She just Shangela? Or
Yeah,
she
she
the
just
pimp?
Shangela.
Oh,
You know
the
what I'm saying? She do the Shangela show. Who else just got a residency?
I know Coco got a
Hmm.
residency. Derek,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah, yeah,
A few years ago, I believe she got a residency on Vegas, and that's not an easy thing to get. And you got that already.
right.
Why are you on the show?
Well, moving on. So it was kimchi. Okay, so I was indifferent about this. Look, I was like, meh. Maybe because I didn't understand it. I don't know. What do you guys say?
I think Kim Chi. She was she was my favorite the
Well,
first episode, but once I realized that I think she's kind of reached her climax, and I'm not saying that she's declining. She's reached her climax and she's just up there. Um, I really do believe that she is too creative, and sometimes when people are too creative, they get too complicated, so their ideas go over
right.
people's heads,
It's
you
not
know,
necessarily a bad thing, but
and it's
it's
not.
like you gotta
But
be relatable. You gotta
exactly,
be relatable.
and she has beautiful makeup, she has beautiful costumes. I don't know if she souls. If she does, she's that it makes her even more sickening. But like, I mean, her concepts and everything are beautiful. I just believe that she's the only person that understands her art.
Right.
And in a competition like this, in order for people to be like, yes, ma'am, or your congratulations, everybody needs to understand it. So for lack of better words, I think she needs to tone it down and kind of be a basic bitch.
Okay. Speaking of bitches, Asa Betty was next. As much as I don't like to like her or whatever she
Mhm.
does, I did like the runway, and I do not like her one bit. But I kind of liked it.
This episode, I don't remember anything Acid Betty did. Not one thing.
Yeah.
I can't think. You can't. I can't think of one thing that stood out for me.
The only reason why I think I liked it is because I understood it. Because you know those
Mm.
roller derby girls that be like, but still, fuck you, that's it, Betty. Damn. Anyway, now we talk about my girl, Naomi Smalls, bitch. Yes, I just live for Naomi. I didn't like those skates. It would have been real cute if she had pink skates. Like,
Yeah, that would have been
oh
cute.
my god,
What she had on
the
the
pink thing.
open thing.
Yeah,
What did she have on under it? Like, was it like
it was kind of like,
bikini?
yeah.
It would have been cute if you would have gave us a cute pink pant. I think because because your runway this week reminded me a lot of
Oh.
your runway from last week. It was just in a different color, and I'm
Oh.
not saying that
I thought
it's
you.
the truth.
Well, yeah, but I thought you was gonna say honey mahogany.
Mm-mm,
With the
no,
cap.
no, I wouldn't even think of honey mahogany, but now that you say that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Naomi Smalls is very beautiful. She is
Funny.
she is very
She's witty.
fashionable, and I know that she has a lot of potential. I just don't want her to get caught into a trap of using like the same elements because you had the flowy thing last week. Now your red carpet dress last week, I loved that, and you kind of gave me the same thing this week, and I kind of wasn't like
Love it.
into it because I felt like it was the same thing, just on skates.
So we already talked about Bob. We loved it.
Mm.
Cynthia Lee Fontaine. So I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
At first I liked it, but then I can be kind of what do you say, impressionable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When I start listening to the judges' critiques
Like,
about her,
yeah, I do
I
see
was
that.
like, yeah, that dude, okay, that dude looked like a different top and a different bottom. And then by the end of the critique, I was like, girl, you just threw that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't put no
But
thought into
I
it.
didn't hate
But
it.
what draws me into Cynthia Lee Fontaine is her personality.
Yeah.
I love her. I don't care if everything she does is a mess. I really, I really want her in the top 3 just because I just love her personality.
Yeah. She is one of the more memorable and likable Puerto Rican
Right.
queens. And then it was Chi Chi, his
Chi
girl.
I love Chi Chi. We from the same. Well, we spent some time in the same area because I'm not originally from Louisiana, but I spent a lot of time down there, and I've seen her dance with her dance team. Never seen her in drag until RuPaul's Drag Race, but I'm glad she's doing it. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, she is. The neon green.
He'll tell you, I love all the Southern queens, especially if I can relate to them. Like, I love Alyssa Edwards. I love Kennedy Davenport. I love her.
But what do you love more than Southern Queens that Chi Chi had on?
Oh, I love Fringe.
Fringe.
And when she came out with that neon green or neon yellow, I'm not sure what it was, but it was beautiful. She had that hair slicked back with that afro puff, and she had that fringe on that top. That was a whole J set uniform, and I loved it.
Live. Bitch look good. Now, the last one was Robbie Turner.
I secretly think she don't be wearing pads. That's her real ass.
Yeah, probably. But Robbie Turner, it was cute. It's not my taste. I wouldn't wear it. It's not my taste, but
Robbie Turner.
Yeah, the jumpsuit.
I like the jumpsuit. And I like the hair, even though it was a little stiff.
I like the look.
I'm just a sucker for red hair, but I mean, what brought his runway to life was his skating.
Yeah,
that bitch can skate.
That was. Now, speaking of, that's transition into the bottom 2, which was Cynthia and Robbie, which I don't think Cynthia should have been there. I don't know if it's because I like her or whatever, but I thought it should have been Derek Barry. Whatever. But that bitch Robbie did do the damn thing.
I think they picked Cynthia only because I think they feel Cynthia may have reached her limit already.
I would have liked to see her in the Snatch game.
I don't think she would have done well. If she would have got to the Snatch game, I think she would have definitely got eliminated then.
Right.
I don't think.
But that's where a lot of Puerto Rican girls go.
But I mean, I don't want to see Derek Barry in the Snatch game either.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird because when Chad Michaels was on Drag Race, I didn't see Cher.
Right. Yeah, you did.
Until Snatch Game.
Right.
But every time I see Derek Barry, I see Brittany.
That's true.
And so, like, I don't want to get to Snatch Game and see Brittany. I want to see
motherfucker Derek.
No.
Oh.
I want to see Paris Hilton or somebody.
Oh, that'll be
Give
cute.
Give me Sandra Bullock.
Oh, I can see that. Well, that is all we have today. Oh, there you go. See, stuff. That's time to go, yeah. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you want to see him more. We watch it together, so we might want to do it together. All right, see ya.